Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining the AlphaTraveler1 um, stream today. Today, we're actually going to do a lot more than looking at work. Hey! This year was phenomenal.
Hi!
How's it
We
going?
did it!
Yeah, it worked.
I'm so excited.
Today, we're actually going to do a lot more than looking at work. So, Kelly, today, we're actually going to talk about two things. First thing is going to be really quick. We're going to be talking about the Reddit page, which if you are okay with, you may also be a moderator there. Not sure if you've seen it yet. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for joining our stream today. How is everybody doing?
Who is that? He sounds exactly like me.
Laser Cat.
Honey,
Noah. Orlando Park Rover. Thank you for joining. Rat Rod, how are you, my friend?
Who is that?
Babe, I'm on live.
Hey, Ken, how's it going?
Kenny, this is my Ken.
Ken, you sound the same as me. I could swear I was listening to myself talk. How you doing, buddy?
Good to meet you, sir.
Good to meet you,
By the
too.
way, congratulations on moving to Florida.
Oh, yeah, we love it here.
So, Ken, really quick. So, what we're doing today is really simple. You know, as you know, we have a really fantastic community. We are going to do two parts. One would be an update to our folks, letting them know that we have a Reddit page that that we could use to kind of reach out to other people on the internet on helping you guys get views. So, Kevin from Orlando Parks Rover, meet Kelly from Nikki Bunch, and then the person that you met there was Ken. It's her husband. So she is our they are our partner channel.
He exists.
Hey, look, our Disney Adventures. Ohana, how are you? Thank you for joining.
If I could
So everybody, really quick, I'm going to make a really cool announcement for our community. We have created a page, on Reddit, and this is ready for us. It's called Our Theme Park Adventures and More. So in order to look for it, it's OTPV. Just look up OTPV, and that will take you to the channel, or rather the page. This is actually for our folks in the community, so we could share a video once a week, so that we could kind of give our community members an idea what is going on. It's a fantastic idea, and hopefully you guys could go to Reddit and join it. And as we get mass in terms of number of people in there, this will truly help us of view count on your videos. So when you get a moment, go look for it and go join it. We are also looking for moderators there, so let us know if you have the time. Just before you guys commit yourself to the time, I want you to understand this, that when we do this, this is not a part-time, hey, howdy doody, I'm just going to do it, once only. It's expected that if you're a moderator, we're going to make sure that we grow together, and we're going to be a team. We're going to help everybody grow. So with that said, think about that. Go look for it. We're going to make sure that from our perspective, we do everything to help our folks grow. And then this instance, this will be the Reddit page. Bob and Ashley. So really quick, Bob and Ashley, how was your trip in terms of your cruise? Did you guys have fun? Get sunburnt? All right, guys. So with that said, the public announcement has been done. So everybody, Thank you very much. We are going to be the reason why we're having this conversation is this. As you know, Christmas is around the corner. And most of us, if you're going to shop in 2-3 weeks, it's probably too late. So this is the reason why we're helping, our folks understand what is out there in terms of merchandise and all that good stuff. So I've asked our partner channel, Mickey Bunch, to come up and kind of give us an idea what is out there, right? What's some of the cool stuff that truly could be shared in terms of merchandise. So want to make sure that our folks, the people in our stream here, could see what is out there. And hold on a moment. I am going to blow up this page so that we could actually see this a little better. Hold on. Hey, Rob. Hey, thanks for coming. How are you? Okay, cool. I got this as a. Is that working? No. All right. Hopefully, we could actually see this better now. So, Kelly, I'm going to share my screen. And if you don't mind, once you see it, walk us through what we see here.
Okay. I'm waiting. I don't know. Oh, yeah, absolutely. These are the December pin releases. And Disney Pins blog always puts this out. We put it out on our Instagram, Facebook. Not so good at doing it on Twitter, but you can definitely always find it on our Instagram pages. These are when the pins will be released in December. Some exciting stuff here. December 6th, that annual pass holder ornament and pin set. So excited for that. The holiday pins, they're really, really cute. They have 2 characters, and then they're building a snowman that looks like one of the characters. So there's Beauty and Lumiere, and they're building a Lumiere snowman. So cute. I feel like these are going to be super popular. I always go on pin release days at park opening so that we're sure to grab those for anybody who's ordered them. And then we also post pictures while we're there. So if you didn't happen to catch it early, you can let us know to pick up one for you. But December has some great, great things. That Baymax donut, who doesn't love Baymax? And that donut shop series is incredible. Love that. Really fantastic pins. Let me see what else I've got. Oh, so excited for December 20th. I am really old, so I actually love Robin Hood. Robin Hood is one of my very favorite movies. I remember I was like in kindergarten when it came out, and it is their 45th anniversary. So they're coming out with, I think, 4 or 5 pins celebrating the anniversary of Robin Hood. Also, Sword in the Stone. So fantastic. Their 55th anniversary. So some really special pins. Those have pretty low release numbers too, and that's split between Disney World and Disneyland. So 2,000 between 2 parks, not a lot of pins. So pin news is really exciting right now. Taylor is actually here with us in Florida right now, and we have been going to Disney every day and picking up new pins. It's been crazy, but super awesome. The gingerbread house pins that are showing up at the different resorts that have gingerbread houses are incredible. I have a couple of those I'll show to you guys later, but really, really fun pins, really low numbers on the limited editions. So it's exciting month for Disney pins.
So really quick, for those of you who are on the IM here, take our stream, take a look at this. This is actually what we are talking about. And what we are seeing here is these are the stuff that will be coming out. And this is a great stocking stuffer for those people who love pins. And let me tell you, I love pins, and I stopped collecting when I hit 200 and something pins. And right now I'm at 292-ish. And
Wow.
this is because, well, I stopped collecting over 3 years ago. So I've gained about 20 since then, but majority of them are either commemorative or, one of those annual ones, and the stuff that, partner channels like you have sent. So I am close to 300. I have to say, I am guilty of being a pin nut.
Taylor is our pin nut. I think she's over 800 pins now. So she really is the one who posts about all the pins on her Instagram. So you can trust the information, and then she sends me out like a soldier to go grab them. So I tend to collect, like I will definitely get the Robin Hood. I love that movie. I love that movie so much. So that'll be special for me. Mickey's birthday was really incredible to go pick up pins for that. That was quite a process, but really cool pins. Taylor actually takes little miniature Christmas trees and decorates the trees with different themes of pins. So if you guys, that might be a great idea for you too. But there's some exciting pins. I'm super excited for that ornament pin, annual pass holder pin. So anybody let me know if you want me to grab one of those for you. It's so awesome. And if you look on there, the Monsters Inc. Sully and Mike snowman, the snowman looks like Mike. It just makes me laugh. It's so awesome. So some great pins coming out for December. And actually, we're going to put a video out. Taylor and I went to a pin event at Disney World last week, and they had boards up of all the pins coming out for 2019. So some pretty exciting stuff. So we'll post that as it gets closer to January, but some really cool stuff. I'm super excited too about the mystery box set that is ugly, cute Disney Christmas sweaters. that is so fun. I mean, seriously, so fun. Who doesn't love an ugly, cute Disney Christmas sweater, right? Gotta love it. Super exciting stuff at Disney in the pin world, for sure.
So let me ask you this: in terms of the pins wise, is there anything that it could be, say, a collectible? So there are ones that are limited. Oh, you know what? Limited edition. Let me ask you that.
Most of these that are coming out in December are limited edition. I don't believe any, but I don't think any of them are open edition, which is very rare. So we have a lot to choose from. I really feel like always the jumbos are collectible like crazy. And actually next Thursday, the 29th, there's going to be a mini jumbo that is counting down the days to Christmas. And it has Chip and Dale, a limited edition of 3,000 between two parks. Remember, Disneyland and Disney World. So that's not a whole heck ton of pins. That one's going to be really sought after. And I feel like the annual pass holder ornament pin combo is going to be really sought after. But people also love Robin Hood and Sword in the Stone. So I've already got orders for those to go and pick up. So I know those are going to be really, really, really popular. And hard to get. And I just feel like, honestly, that ugly sweater set is just, just to die for. The pin event that we went to, we were able to purchase the sweater sets. The Stitch that's coming out next week, where he has little antlers and a mask, and it moves off of his face and on his face. So, and we sold those immediately. So I feel like when they're available to everybody on the 29th, they're going to go really fast.
So, guys, really quick, I just realized this that this page here, which is really nice, it actually tells you the number of edition size, and that's fantastic. So I now I see these really are limited edition. It's not mass produced.
Right. There, I don't believe in December there's any open edition ones, which is kind of crazy. There's actually a special one also coming out on Christmas Day that is super cool. It's Cinderella and Prince Charming. And then it looks like it has a little glass window piece that will move out so you can see them and then kind of see them through the glass as you move it back. So dated ones, like we had quite a, I actually went on Halloween because we had so many orders for the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween edition. Anything that's special to an event is usually people like to have. And I know I like to have them if I just love that event or I've gone to that event, and sometimes they're really hard to get. So the candlelight processional one is actually very beautiful. It's already out. It's got 2 stained glass windows and it's just gorgeous. I haven't been to the candlelight processional in Epcot yet, but I have been at Disneyland and it was so beautiful and so moving. So I'm definitely excited to try it at Walt Disney World and also to get the pin. So I don't know if everybody likes to do that, but I definitely love to get a pin for a special event. I even collect the resorts, like when we stay at a special resort at Disney, I like to collect those. This one is super fun, and I bought this for myself, and I'm hoping you can see it, but it is A Bug's Life, the movie, 20th anniversary, which I can't believe it because that's crazy, right? That's been that long. But I especially love Heimlich's Choo Choo Train that is no longer at Disneyland. California Adventure. So I kind of got this one to commemorate that. And they still have a few of these at the parks. But that was a fun one to get. Also the Frozen, I think that with building up to Thanksgiving, this Frozen pin was kind of underrated, but it's the 5th anniversary of Frozen. I will really try hard not to start singing Let It Go, but I'm wanting to. But I love pins that have things that move, you know, and also anniversary pins, super, super fun. I'm going to show you a couple more that I ended up nabbing. The Muppets at Thanksgiving. Come on now. I want to go to that Thanksgiving party for sure. But the little turkey is actually 3D and kind of rubbery. So it's kind of cool. I love that. And I mentioned these snow globe ones. The snowflakes actually move, and see how it bubbles out? So fun. Taylor and I went to Grand Floridian to see the gingerbread house a few days ago, and they actually have a little sweet shop set up in the gingerbread house. The thing is huge, and they're selling like treats. I love treats. We got the pin for that one too. And I actually grabbed one for Death Star Diva and the Kilt Guy. So this one is actually going to them.
So guys, what you're going to see on the screen when I talk, this is actually the calendar that was provided. And this is the calendar of these pins that are coming out in December. And these are all limited edition. So take a look at these, and there are numbers there. My assumption is that if they want to get a copy of this, please reach out to our friends here at Mickey Bunch here via Twitter or any other method. She could pick those up for you. So this is one of the things that last year I wish I had, because as you know, many of us don't live in Orlando, and you know, for me to drive down there, it takes about 5.5, 6 hours. But you know, and I'm not doing that. So I wish I had known there was a service. So which now it's available. And what's nice about this is that, you know, Kelly, Kelly, you know, she's with the Mickey Bunch, And I asked her to pick up a Pluto for me, popcorn, I guess, holder. Came nice and safe, beautifully wrapped. And I thought that the Pluto, even if you dropped it from like 2 stories, that thing will still be nice and safe. It was so well bubble wrapped. So
I do love bubble wrap. You know, it would be so disappointing to order something, open it up, be excited to get it, and it be broken. So I'm somewhat, you know, really attentive about my bubble wrap. So thank you, Kenny, for noticing.
Yeah. You know what's really funny though? It's that she wrapped the bubble wrap up so much that I had to get a scissor to cut it open. I'm like, where did she start taping those? This is really cool though. But guys, this is the reason why, you know, we're talking here is that for those of you who don't live in Orlando who collect pins and or want stocking stuffers for the loved ones that truly are hardcore Disney folks, you know, Kelly could help you with that.
Thank you. Yeah, as I was saying on the last live stream, we used to live in Arizona and we were annual pass holders for, you know, Disneyland, but that was a 6-hour drive. So to get, you know, the Pirate Stein on the 50th anniversary or the Mickey, you know, cup for Christmas or the poison apple, right? We would generally, if we weren't going to be there on one of our vacations, we would order for somebody and have them pick it up for us. So that's kind of how we got into this, because we were familiar with using people to pick up things for us. And so we sort of learned what works and what doesn't by being customers ourselves. But it's really fun to go and shop for everybody, and especially things that you just can't get, like on Shop Parks. You can't get the pins. You can't get the cutie patootie popcorn buckets, which I love, and ask my husband, I'm somewhat obsessed with. So it's fun to go and get them for other people and grab one myself.
So I gotta tell you that my sister I think will truly like this, because this is actually for her and her doggy, so she could put
she could put doggy treats in the back.
Doggy treats, exactly. So this is the reason why I'm like, okay, I need that right now. So
are you still trying to open the tape?
Well, I was actually thinking, you know, maybe I need to tape that back up just to mess with her. But I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And plus, you know, I'm flying to New York for Christmas, so the TSA won't allow that. So I need to have that open. So
they get kind of fussy about those kind of things.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this: in terms of you know, delivery, if anybody wants to, you know, get stuff, you know, from you, or actually ask your help to get certain pins, or potentially the popcorn bucket, which the Pluto I have, if you don't mind kind of showing that again. I love this Pluto. It's so cool. And let them know, like, you know, one, how to reach you, one, right? And then two, in terms of a delivery time, do you have an idea what that's going to be like?
You know, generally pins will get delivered to you within 2 to 4 days, and popcorn buckets can take anywhere from 2 to 9 days. So just make sure you're within maybe 2 weeks out, 10 days out. As soon as I come home, I wrap them up and I get them to you. Like I said, I know as a customer, I don't want to wait for my stuff. So I understand that people that are, you know, trying to get their alien bucket for Christmas want that right away. So this one is so cute. I love him. And look how his mouth opens. Love it. So I put these actually in my kitchen. I change out my popcorn buckets depending on, and my husband will laugh at me because he says that's weird. But over my shelves, on the plant shelves, over my cabinets, is where I put all my popcorn buckets by season.
There goes Ken.
I know. But they're so stinking fun. And you know, for the money, I mean, my goodness, that's crazy.
Hey, Ken, grab a seat and come and hang out with us.
Come on, Ken. You just got to watch sometimes what he says. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the sugar, he's the spice. Right, babe? I did want to show Orangeburg. This was such a fun event. I also do the Funko Pop. So if there's a special park exclusive, we'll definitely go and get in line. And buying this Orangebird was so stinking fun. So I'm starting to understand the endearment to Orangebird. I was confused when I first moved to Florida what exactly Orangebird was, but now I'm understanding. It's just adorable. So I haven't had one of those floaty things yet, though. The orange, like the Dole Whip, but it's the orange. Have you had one, Kenny?
Nope, I have not.
So,
but really quick, guys. Just make sure you know. Hey, hey, Angela, thanks for joining. So this is the reason why. Again, I want to make sure I reiterate this. That hey, Cargo, we are doing this so that reminds people that Christmas is around the corner, and we have a one of our people here. We have Kelly from Mickey Bunch that does this as a service. We have a list here. What you're seeing here is a list of pins that will be issued on certain dates, and these pins are limited edition. If you need it, make sure that you reach out to Kelly for it. She could do that for you. And as well as the popcorn buckets, which I love mine. I'm sure my sister and her doggy will love it as a doggy treat holder. But anything you need in terms of the Disney World, please reach out to her. And Kelly, if you don't mind, let everybody know how to reach you and kind of understand how to look for your inventory.
Every week, well, as soon as we get information from Disney about what pins are coming out, or if there's new merchandise, if we're at the parks, we'll definitely put a picture of it on our Facebook, which is the Mickey Bunch, or Instagram at the Mickey Bunch. I really need to start doing it on Twitter too, because I would say a good 25% of my pickups are from Canada and the UK. So we will ship out there, and I try to bundle it up. So if you're getting 4 pins, but maybe they don't all come on the same day, I'll ask to see if we can wait and ship them all together, because it is expensive to ship to Canada or the UK. But we definitely will do that. But I do put them on Instagram and Facebook as soon as we find out, and let you know, hey, we're going to be there. Direct message us if you'd like us to pick something up for you. And so that's the best way, is just kind of keep that going by just looking on social media. And we try to give everybody a heads up when new stuff is coming out, because it's so exciting. And Disney, they really know how to do it, right? Because it's like everything you need to have. It's like the next thing, like I am so excited. I'm going to go to Disney Springs. They have a Vanellope car that you put a sundae in, and I just want the car. So bad. They just know how to, make us all addicted, and it's fantastic. So I can't wait to get that. Hopefully tomorrow. We're going to go see Wreck-It Ralph tonight. And we did post a video about the new Wreck-It Ralph merchandise at Hollywood Studios. There's not a whole lot, but what they have is so cute. So cute. So I definitely am picking up some stuff for Jalen, because he needs it. It's so bad for Christmas. He's going to be here for Christmas.
So really quick, and for those of you out there who has never ever gone to Disney World during the holiday times, place is a zoo. It's a madhouse. Looking for things, fighting people for things, fighting people for space, and getting on the lines. It is a pain, let me tell you that. So this is the reason why I've said last year, if I would have known that there was such a service, I would have used it. Because let me tell you, shopping in Disney World during the holidays stinks.
It's an adventure. I mean, it's literally like planes, trains, and automobiles, but set in Walt Disney World. You know, just to get to the place to buy it, you've got to go in a car. You've got to go in a monorail. You've got to go in a bus. I'm sorry, Matthew's telling me. Just a boat. You know, it's literally. But you know, it's so fun. I'm really enjoying it. But it is quite the adventure. We actually live in Daytona Beach, Port Orange area, so it's about an hour to Disney for us driving, which, you know, that's an adventure in itself, driving the 4 through Orlando. But it's really fun. Definitely learning Disney World transportation really well. Because you walk across the courtyard and you're in California Adventure. It's not so busy or far to go, for sure, going from park to park. Am I right, Kenny?
This is the reason why I love Disneyland. I think Disneyland is so convenient, you know. But let me tell you though,
it really is.
I also could get better hotel prices than going to Orlando.
Yes. Our favorite, I just have to, anybody going to Disneyland, absolutely. If money is no object, stay at the Disneyland Hotel. It is by far my favorite hotel. But that was like a once in a lifetime for us. Where we always stay is the Candy Cane Inn. It is immaculate. It is adorable. It is comfortable. They have their own transportation to and from Disneyland, and they are the closest hotel on the same side as Disneyland. They actually opened the same day that Disneyland opened, and it's family owned. They have free breakfast. I'm doing a shout out for the Candy Cane Inn. Anybody going to Disneyland, Candy Cane Inn. It's amazing. You will love it. They make it easy, comfortable. Amazing. They will even deliver your breakfast to you. That they have a buffet. You just check off what you want and they'll deliver it to you in your room. They're amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, and it's beautiful. There's just flowers everywhere. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's on my to-do list to do a video of the Candy Cane Inn, but I digress. Sorry, I have ADD, Kenny. Can you tell? I get off topic.
We're good. So for those of you who've never been to Disneyland, so between Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, they have a lot of attractions that are in Epcot and slash really Epcot and Hollywood Studios, yes. Yeah. So you're not really missing as much, but you know, for those people who want something different, Disneyland is one of the best. Just to give you an idea, right? So for me, I've gone to Disneyland 5 years straight, every year, twice a year. And I live on the East Coast. And I have always been able to get hotels near the airport. This is the reason why I want to do the airport, is because the traffic from Anaheim to the airport, if you get hit with traffic, it takes 2 to 3 hours to get there. It's only 20-something miles.
Right.
So I've gotten to that where literally the first year I ran to the airplane and a lot of people were pissed because, you know, people waiting on me.
Right.
But let me tell you how great the price is. Just to give you an idea, in the past I was able to get hotels for $89 by the airport. Because it's a Christmas season. I'm going in 2.5 weeks. I am paying $120, everything including free parking. And this is a hotel by LAX, which literally I get up, I could sleep more, I get up, roll out of bed, 2 miles away, return my car, and boom, I'm at the airport.
Yes. Amen. I love Disneyland. I love Disney World, but there is just something really special and easy about Disneyland. You literally feel like you're with family. You know, it's just so quaint and adorable, and I just love Disneyland. It's very easy, and I do love their fast pass system. Can I vent for just give me 30 seconds?
Okay, I'm timing you now. I'm only
Okay,
kidding.
at Disneyland, Disney World, please listen. You cannot get your fast passes until you are in the park. Not 6 months in advance, not 3 months in advance, because who plans their life like that? It's crazy. If you want to, that's what I love about Disneyland. If you want to ride any ride, you can do it. You can do it. Disney World, you have to plan so far in advance, where so many people probably don't even show up to their fast passes because they booked them 6 months ago and life happens.
And they forget about it.
Forget about it. If you're trying to go in Pandora, forget about it. Toy Story Land, forget about it. But Disneyland, I don't care what the ride is, you have to be in the park to book your fast pass. I love that. I love that. And I think that should be how life happens. You have to be in the park. So that's my rant. I have been lucky to ride everything, but you know, whatever.
But you know what? I personally, I think they need to bring. They need to really bring. What's the other pass? What's the name of the where you pay $10?
Get Max Pass.
Max Pass.
Kenny, when you go, get Max Pass. You get all your pictures. You get Fast Pass for that day, all day, $10. Love it.
Already added, by the way.
Good. I mean, it's amazing. Max Pass is like the best thing ever. Ever.
For those of you who don't know what Max Pass is, so Disneyland has a paid pass system. And the great thing about that is literally you pay $10 and they give you the most, I guess, busiest rides. The minute you're done with it, you could get another fast pass. That's how fast that is. Just to give you an idea, in spring, or actually last time I went a few months ago, I literally did 10 of the most busiest rides in Disneyland. This is Disneyland in less than 3 hours.
It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. You can do it too. I love that. So it's true. It's true. It's a great system. It's a great system. Life changing.
But you know what? I have to tell you though, one thing about Disneyland, what I've learned is really very interesting. I'm going to bring back a lot of video on this. Is that it seems like Disneyland, they have a love, or whenever they built this, of the devil and the demons. I don't know if you guys knew that. So in Disneyland, in their Carousel of Progress, there is a horse called Lucifer's Rose. Yes. So there's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, I'm gonna get those on the video. It's gonna be really fun to show you guys some stuff. You're like, what?
Yeah, wow. Well, you think about some of the early Disney movies, even they're like kind of scary. I mean, even like Snow White is kind of really scary, you know, with the witch and she's falling off the cliff and the buzzards go to eat her. I mean, that's scary, right? And that crazy, like one of our favorite movies is The Black Cauldron. And that movie is flippin' scary. It really is. That devil guy, and So yeah, I get it.
Well,
I don't.
look
Disney in the
at
beginning was
look at
afraid to be scary.
look at Mr. Toad's Ride. Okay, if those of you who haven't seen Mr. Toad's Ride, I have that in my videos. Go look for it and take a look at that and pay attention to the judge. When the ride goes through, the judge has horns. I'm talking
Yes.
about horns like a devil. So, this is one of the things where I'm like, wait a minute, what is up with Disneyland? I'm seeing all these horns and everything everywhere.
It does.
And
you know what I love about Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is, I mean, you get drunk, you drive recklessly, you go to jail, you get sentenced to prison, and you die in a train wreck, and you actually go to hell, and it's hot. They blow hot air as you're going through hell. So it's a great ride. I love that ride. It's essential. But yeah, all my kids, when they were little, they would cry because we were being, cast to hell and getting hot. So anyway.
But yeah, so there's a lot of stories in Disneyland that I've not seen in that didn't come through in Disney World. And this is the reason, like last time I went there, all these cast members were telling me these stories. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, I got to get this on tapes next time.
I'm like, my kids always, because I'm so dorky, I'm like, couldn't they just send us to purgatory? Did we really have to go right to hell? Like,
and there's stuff that's in Disneyland that a lot of people really don't know. So when they built, as an example, when they built the rocket ship in Future World, do you know that Disney actually enlisted a former Nazi to design that?
No, wow.
Did you know that?
You come out with all these videos, Kenny. You're holding the
back. And then, okay, and then here's another thing. So in the castle in Disneyland, there's a mosaic. In the mosaic, he actually also asked a former Nazi and his daughter to build the mosaic in there because they were that good. So there's a lot of story behind Disneyland. I'm like, wow, we got to get this on, tape.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why I'm going back to Disneyland. I'm actually going to do almost like a documentary type of stuff that kind of shows you step by step what it is and where it is. And, most people already know this, but Doritos was actually born in Disneyland.
Yes. I love that story. It's absolutely true. Doritos were born at I forget what the Mexican restaurant was called before it was El Zolocalo, which, by the way, is amazing. Eat there. It's amazing. Don't eat anything called Mexican food in Disney World. Just putting a shout out. It is not Mexican food. I'm not sure what it is, but El Zolocalo. But yes, it was like by accident. They had extra tortillas, right, Kenny?
Yep.
Ended up deep frying them, putting some cheese powder on them. Doritos were born in Disneyland. And aren't we all thankful?
So it used to be called Casa de Doritos.
There you go.
But yeah, so the story is with the Dorito, back in the days where people didn't know what Mexican food was, well, a lot of food gets cost, right? So the problem is that when the salesman from, I guess, Frito-Lay at the time selling them stuff, they were like, why are you throwing all this stuff away to the chef? The chef is like, these are stale. No one knows what Mexican food is. So every time we, prepare this, we got to toss it out. So the salesman said, listen, fry that stuff up and then sell it as a chip. So what happens is that the chef at the time says, you know what, I'll mess with it. So he put in all kinds of spices and everything on the chip. And eventually it got so good that literally, Walt Disney said, we got to continue to sell this. And what happens is that it was so good, and the salesman saw this, and at the time, the CEO or president of Frito-Lay actually went there and said, "Holy moly, this is great! We need to buy this." So this is what happened. They actually went there and bought them out. So that's why now it's around the world.
Around the world, and I know I, for one, am very happy about it. There's nothing quite like a Dorito. I love this. Your videos are going to go viral. The behind the scenes at Disneyland. I love it.
So yeah, guys, I think we kind of got off the topic a little bit, but literally what we came here for is to remind everybody that Christmas is around the corner. If you need some pickup, we actually have Kelly here from the Mickey Bunch that could help you pick some stuff up and mail it to you. So, I want to make sure that, everybody understands that, and that, when you go to Disney and you go on those lines and you have to fight people, hey, it's not fun at all.
No. I do have to go off topic though. I just saw Rat Rod's comment about the lime chips sold at Azolo Calo. And I'm sorry, my Spanish is terrible. They are amazing. Doritos need to buy those. They are incredible. Rat Rod, I love all your comments. Yes, I will pick up any Disney merch for you and send it out. Just message me on Instagram.
So, guys, meet Rat Rod. Rat Rod, I've known him for a while now. He used to hang out at. I kind of met him through what used to be a Slice of Disney, and literally, he knows his stuff about Disneyland, and he actually goes there quite often as well. So, he's one of your residents as well. And and for those of people who came in late, we do have a Reddit page for everybody to start sharing your videos. The rule really is obviously family friendly. Don't spam, and you could upload one video a week. So this way, it kind of gets it out to the ether. I think it's really helpful to actually utilize all kinds of social media. As you know, I have a social media 101 page. And for me, this is probably one which I will be doing just a video on using Reddit and understanding, some of the rules and stuff like that, for all of us to take advantage of, right? So want to make sure you guys are aware of that. That the page is up, and those of you who want to talk, who already has a Reddit page, it's called Our Theme Park Vacations and More, or put in OTPV as in Victor.
OTPV.
And join there. And we will definitely make sure that we take care of each other, guys.
It's all about taking care of each other. I'm serious.
It's all about,
is amazing. Love all of you. Love you, Kenny. This is we're all in this together, right?
Mm-hmm. And you know what? This is all about our community, guys. I mean, from our perspective, it's all about taking care of each other, right? Because if you look out there, how many people out there literally don't care? Or if they're so big, they don't really care about us smaller guys, right? Even Bob, Bob and Ashley said, even at 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, are relatively small compared to some of these big guys, right? So you know what? We want to make sure that we all take care of each other. We give tools to each other to help each other grow. And one of the things that I've actually committed is, if you are part of our community, if you want to collaborate with the Mickey Bunch to have them come on and kind of talk about this, about pickups and stuff like that, or the business, I'm sure you could actually reach out to her and kind of do that yourself, right? And kind of work that out. We're not
Absolutely.
here to stop progression. We're here to help everybody out. So, that's really, really want to make sure that you guys understand we are in this together. Like our Disney adventure said, Rat Rod, thank you very much for the super chat. We appreciate you, my friend. And all of you out there, you know, understand one thing that all our partner channel or even the folks aren't partner channels yet. I know every single one of you, and you guys each bring something special to our community. And this is the reason why I think it's so important that we work together, we collaborate, right? And then, as an example, I have a trip. Actually, tomorrow I'll be flying to Vegas, and I'm going to be meeting up with. Hopefully, Angela has time on Sunday. I'm asking Angela and one other person who lives in Vegas who has a YouTube page doing a buffet review,
Oh,
and we may be streaming from we'll be streaming from Vegas as well. So hopefully, we have the time to do that, right? And then this is collaboration, guys. And it doesn't cost a dime to ask, right? And then it also doesn't cost a dime when you're on a stream to say hello to people and kind of tell people, hey, you guys are fantastic. You guys rock. And let me tell you, every one of you guys rock in my world.
amen.
So, oh my goodness. So guys, we have Disney IRL TV on here. We have Tony. Tony he is the man as it relates to streaming in Disneyland in the West Coast.
Hi, Tony.
So guys, meet Tony, and I'm a mod for him, and I can tell you, although I'm in the East Coast, sometimes I struggle staying awake, but I have to tell you, he streams some of those days a night, which I love. So understand that we really have a celebrity streamer here from the West Coast. Tony, meet our community, guys. We have some of the really great people out here. And if you don't know them, get to know them because they are really some of the best supporters that I have ever seen on YouTube. Some of these folks, Tony, some you don't, but every one of these folks here, are truly fantastic. If they support you, they will support you all the way. And these guys who are in here are not sub for sub. So guys, again, get to know each other. Make sure that, from our perspective, everybody here, we know who everybody is. Let's get to know each other. Let's help each other out, and let's grow together. And you know what? I always said, and this is actually from a former boss from 20-something years ago. He actually defined the word team, TEAM, together, everybody achieves more. So think about that. So hopefully in our community, we can work together. Let's achieve some big stuff and greatness, right? Get to know each other, know, literally who does what, and work together to do that, right? So as an example, I know Kelly, she has a business that goes do pickups. And one of the things that we have talked about in the first time, this is her second appearance here. The first time is, how do you do that? What made you do that? History, really understanding, hey, what makes, the Mickey Bunch, right? So we're going to have a lot of, these, I guess, streams out here to really understand people in our community, guys, so make sure that, Derek, the Reddit page that I've set up for all of us, look up O as in Oscar, T as in Tom, P as in Paul, V as in Victor. And it's actually called Our Theme Park vacations, and more. So, you know, go there, hang out, and literally, please remember, collaboration is the key in social media. You know, what I've said in one of my streams is that if you collaborate with 2 or 3 channels, they will get the message out to their people. And the more people come in, the more people get visibility in terms of everybody's channel. And this is how you want to do it, guys. You know, so don't just think that, hey, you're a part of the community is great. And how do you grow? Well, guess what? You got to collaborate. And this is what we're doing here. And like my partner channel, Rob Fuzz, you know, we do streams together a lot. Like this time he couldn't do it because he's actually putting up a tree, right? So I'm okay with that. I mean, it you know what I want to make sure that if he puts up a tree, we get to see it. You better put that on Instagram, Rob, or something like that.
We want to see
hey,
it.
So Tweety, how are you? So again, we're gonna do quite a few things of collaboration. And Tony, by the way, I'll be in Disneyland in 2.5 weeks. So I will be looking out for you just to say hello, man. So at least this way, you know, I can shake your hand and say hello in person. You know, since I mod for you, I want to see, you know, what this Tony looks like, feels like, you know, stuff like that, you know, in person. So make sure that you're available. So Kelly, before we wrap up, if you don't mind, let people know about this one more time, a little bit about the service and how to reach you, and then we'll close this out.
Okay, anything that is park exclusive, Funko Pops, pins, popcorn buckets, anything that is park exclusive, we're happy to pick up for you. Just reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and we will work that out where we go and get it sent out to you. So it's really super fun. I know there's certain things, like I was saying before, that I previously, when we lived in Arizona, would just see on, you know, everybody posting their Instagram photos with, you know, the pirate stein and thinking, I have to have it. You know, so I was on the other end. And so now I get to be the person that makes people happy and send them their park exclusive merch. So thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you, all of you. I love all of these channels. And I wish I knew how to type and pay attention at the same time, or else I would have been, you know, typing more. But I mean, I'm seeing so many people here. Bob and Ashley, Disney RLTV, our Disney Adventures, Rat Rod, all of you are just amazing. Amazing. So thank you so much, Kenny. And Rob Buzz giving me the opportunity to be on here with you. I'm still fangirling a little bit, Kenny. I have to tell you that. A little nervous.
Well, you know what? So thank you all very much. I have to second that. We have literally in today's stream, we have a lot of Disney royalty. I mean, Disney. So I'm going to kind of ramble a little bit, but I'm going to call everybody out, right? So Disney Life for Hours, they are some of the most fun channels. If you guys have not seen their Halloween videos, it is so cool. June dressed up as Mr. T. Oh my God, I saw him. I'm like, wait, what the heck? Is that really Mr. T? So, and then Rachel dressed up as Maleficent. Fantastic. I mean, if you haven't seen those videos, go see it, right? We also have D&G Explorers. They are, to me, the people that move my needle.
Love Disney Life-averse. Love D&G.
They moved the needle about me ever going on cruises, because I was kind of against that. But they kind of moved a little bit. So, you know, D&G Explorers, thank you.
Now if they could just get you to like a churro.
Oh, heck no. That is not possible. Okay, I like a churro on the first bite when it's nice and hot and warm. After it gets cold, it's gross.
Well, good. Hand it over to me. I still like it.
Ain't gonna happen. So we have Sherry, awesome Sunset. We had her here last week. So she has literally she has a travel service that helps you put and package your travels together, so you don't have to worry about ever how to put your schedule together and the fast passes. I'm sure she'll do it for you. Hey Emma, how are you? Thank you for joining. Eva, thank you for joining. How are you? So, and then last week we've talked about Eve rather. I actually use her channel to do a lot of cooking stuff that I want to try something new. So she has a lot of really cool recipes. Bob and Ashley, they are one of our partner channels. They are the most coolest people I've ever seen. And one of the things that I will watch every week is their video on the Disney character warehouse. Do a fantastic job. Love it. So those of you who
nobody else
who drools about merch like I do, feeds my purpose, right? So Pirate Princess Red, she is one of our friends who truly supports everybody. She is really fantastic. So Angela, my hat off to you. So thank you very much. I text you about meeting up on Sunday on doing a buffet review with us. So if you're game, let me know. So our family adventures, let me tell you, this is a success story. They grew. When I got to them, I think they only had 50 supporters. They are now over 1,000. It's because they have a really cool family. They do a hello so-and-so and click and all that stuff. It's really cool. So very cool family. They do a lot of streams. So thank you very much. Who else do we have here? Let's see. Want to make sure that in this stream, and Rat Rod, like I said, he is Mr. Disneyland. He knows a lot of information. I remember one of the streams when we were hanging out with Slice of Disney. He was like a walking encyclopedia. I'm like, what the heck, right? So Disney IRL TV, Tony, again, he is the man as it relates to streaming in Disneyland. If you have not seen Disneyland, he's the guy to kind of see. He streams every weekend, so really cool, right? So Tweety, and she has been really wonderful as it relates to supporting us already. Very recently, she's joined our family, so thank you very much. Let's see, is there who else have we missed here? Have we missed anyone here? I mean, Rob Fuzz, my original partner channel, one of the fantastic guys, down to earth. Whatever you need, he'll actually help you. And he's out in New York, so when I go to New York, hopefully we'll have some time to kind of do a collaboration as well. Orlando Park Rover, very cool dude. He is one big pin enthusiast. So if you have any questions about pins and stuff like that, you could talk to him. He's always at the parks picking up pins for himself, and he's just really cool guy. Laser Cat, again, another one of our recent supporters, really have been on our streams really a lot. So thank you very much for supporting. And Cargo, what is to say about Cargo? She's just fantastic. And one of the, we all love Cargo, right? And the years that she makes, everybody loves Cargo. And for those of you who has never seen her a Disney ear collection, right? Yeah, you got to see this. She has Tupperwares, big old Tupperwares. Those rubber Tupperwares. I think she's up to 3 or 4 of them now.
Yeah. I see. Tell Dad. Tell Dad.
So yeah. So those of you who haven't seen that, you got to see it to believe it, because I didn't believe it until she popped it out. And she opened it and showed it to us. I'm like, holy moly, they're lined up. And on one of them, I'm estimating there was about 50 plus. So she's up to number 4. So you're talking about probably 150 years, maybe. Cargo, yes, I'm calling you out. I'm calling your problem out. But you know, to her defense, she does sell those. So, and let's see. You know, and this is the reason why I want to make sure that I call people out, because you know what? I haven't done so in the past, you know, very recently. I want to make sure you know, everybody knows. So Fast and Fearless, really cool guy. We met, you know, in another stream. I think it's a music stream. So he's popped in and out and to support as well. So thank you very much. And let's see. More sunshine, please. And another smaller channel. Fantastic. He's been, we've been really active on their channel as well. And so is he, you know, with our friends at D&G. If you haven't seen their stream, you could see them together. Really fantastic. These, you know, these folks out here, and Destination Storm, one of the small channels that we've seen. I think I remember coming to their channel when there were 25 or 50 supporters, right? And one of the things that I loved about them is they're kind of like my channel. We love our Disney, but we're not exclusively 100% Disney. As you can see on my channel, if I do travel to Vegas, I'll have Vegas videos. I recently went to Arizona. I streamed Arizona. So they're kind of like that. So, you know, there's a lot of folks who are on here that really truly support us. So thank you all very much. And thank you all for hanging out here, really understanding the folks that we are here and supporting us and, you know, our community. And there's also a Noah, the Disney World fan.
Love him.
So go ahead. Why don't you do the shout out for us on Noah?
I love Noah. He is amazing. Seriously, everybody subscribe right now. Noah is amazing. He's the Disney World Traveler, right? I love him.
Yep. So Noah, you just got called out. So, you know, thank you very much for being a part of the community as well. And then we also have Molly. Molly, so there's multiple Mollys. I couldn't believe how many people are named Mollys on the internet. But this Molly that's in here today, and I'm also going to call out another Molly, but this Molly here today and her family, really cool. They go to Disney a lot. It's all about the family. And it shows us a lot of stuff that we don't get to see if they don't go, you know, to different restaurants and show us what's available. So Molly. And then I also have another moderator, Molly, who's, I have to tell you, she's always been very punctual in supporting. I know that she's been busy working and going to school at the same time. But again, thank you all for all that you do. So Molly, this one is for you as well. By the way, Kelly, is there anybody else you want to shout out? Feel free to do so as I scroll.
You know, I can't see everybody right now, but honestly, as we've gone through this, it's amazing. Dole Whip Dad, I absolutely love. Rat Rods, whole lot of Disney. Love him so much. This Life of Earth, is everybody watch them and think relationship goals right there. I have Ken watch your videos and be like, okay, this is what we should be doing. Because you guys are just so fun. I hope to run into you sometime at Disney World because I love them. D&G Explorers, amazing. Makes me want to go on a cruise too. I was always a little hesitant, like, I don't know. I guess too many watching of Love Boat. I thought that's not for me. D&G makes me think it's for me. And I see a couple people I don't know. So I'm definitely going to look through and watch some of their videos after this. But all of you are amazing. I love Noah. Jeff at Dole Whip Dad is just super fun, super great to us. And I literally send something to him every week. I'm calling you out, Jeff. But thank you for the nice comment about the ears. Taylor actually made these ears for me. And she makes all my ears because I gave her life. Ears for me. So thank you so much for saying that.
So one of the things that I want to share a story with you. So with Dole Whip Dad, he knew that I was going to Disneyland. So he said, you got to try the Dole Whip in Disneyland. So I actually took his advice and I actually did it in Disneyland. It is equally as good as the one in Disney World. So thank you very much for the reminder, Dole Whip Dad. So I agree. And we also have another smaller channel, Tips of the Ears. Very cool people, down to earth. They do their own stuff, and they're so a part of our community. So, for those of you out there, who don't know them, go hang out with them. And then I do see, I have to say, so from our perspective, we have a supporter called Jamaica Girl 123. Very cool person. She's always there to support. So I have to make sure that I call her out, and she's a fashionista, by the way. So those of you who don't know what that is, that means, she very fashion conscientious. So literally, that's really
Can I just say two more that I know you mentioned, but I love them. Rob Fuzz is amazing. I remember when he reached out to me and was doing like the thing he does on Twitter, and I literally wrote him back and said, I don't know how to Twitter. He walked me through the process of like downloading the app, and so thank you, Rob Fuzz. And Cargo Carrie, everybody loves her, but she truly has a heart of gold and is so much fun to watch. And what she does with fabric is like goals. Awesome. So.
Oh my God, Eva, thank you very much.
Too. She is so amazing at supporting everyone. Everyone in here, I feel like, are friends. So thank you for your warmth and welcoming to the Mickey Bunch. And I love Kenny, you're amazing. You literally were like our sub number 12 or something. And, our videos were so cringy, but you saw something there that you were super sweet about. And thank you. Because I don't think we would have kept at this YouTube thing without you being so sweet and supportive and encouraging. So thank you.
Eve, thank you very much. I never asked for money, by the way. So thank you very much for the super chat. I totally appreciate you. I have to tell everybody out here that, super chat's not necessary. I appreciate them. What I want from you is your friendship. And, one of the things that I see that in everybody here is everybody has a certain specialty there. So Eve, thank you very much. And by the way, thank you for all your recipes. I actually do try cooking them. I'm sure it doesn't come out as well, by the way. So, but you make it look really simple. So, and you know what, for the folks out there, and if I'm missing anybody, please excuse us. So we're probably gonna, make sure that as we go along, we will continue to celebrate everybody here. So my commitment to you going forward is those of you who are in there, we are going to celebrate our friendship when we close out and kind of talk about each other to kind of showcase what we as people do, right? And why, each channel are special and what they're like. So, and again, I want to make sure that we all together, together everybody achieves more, right? We could get there, get big, and you know what? Never forget the little guys, and that's my motto. And you know what? I find that a lot of the smaller channels bring a little something to our world. So with that said, everybody, go hang out with all our friends on the chat. And let me tell you, every one of these folks that you will see on our chat today, they have their own specialty, and they have a special piece of everything in my heart. Because I tell you, those of you who are our friends, and when I text back to you and tell you your friends and I appreciate you, I really truly appreciate you. So there is something to that. So guys, go hang out, with the folks here. Subscribe to some of these folks, and I can tell you, you will not regret it. So go hang out, make some friends, and we will see you all next week. thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, friends.